All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to some Macaroni League action. We've got our second matchup here of the night. I'm Wolf Alone, joined once again by Rain. And how are you doing? How do you feel after that first series? Ease into the to this season.
I'm ready for more Rocket Leagues, so maybe we can get a 3-2 split out of this one with some OT. How are we feeling about that?
I'm definitely seeing that here, and it could very much well happen. Here for our second matchup of the night, we've got the Atlanta Pandas versus the Dallas Vanguard. For Atlanta, we've got Boots, K9, and Zecutor, whereas for Dallas, we've got $5 Vodka, Fred, and Window. I know I know a lot of the people on these fields, so it's going to be a very exciting match to see what does end up happening. But the only way to figure out how that is going to happen is the players get right on in. So let's not make them wait any longer. Let's get them right on in to join. And it looks like it is going to be Zecutor here versus Window on the kickoff. As we do kick off game number one, and it's going to be $5 Vodka looking to get some pressure. Zecutor with a dunk. He's going to try and get the ball out center, but no boost and a dream. Nothing going there. Boots with a touch center. Zecutor gets bumped, and that's going to open up the net for $5 Vodka. Net is open, but he misses the flick. And K9 will pick up the demo and save.
Dallas has
Window
got to
now.
be reeling after that. Fred made an excellent stand to take the body away. You can be physical without getting those demos. Sets up that goal, and they can't make it.
And open nets are some of the worst ones to try and hit. And Zecutor's going to do a great job playing that ball center. Follow-up from Boots is going to be just missed. But the follow-up there, it catches Dallas off guard. And Atlanta opens up with the first goal.
Yeah, you see what Fred's trying to do here. He's trying to clear it up along the wall, send it out to the corner, but he hits it kind of dead square center on the wall and just leaves it kind of hanging in the center for that early Atlanta goal.
Almost a little bit of a two-goal swing there, but a miss there will force K9 into action. That initial miss opens up the door for Fred, and he will find a goal here, tie game.
Feeling a little vindication from his play not manifesting a goal earlier. Fred with the absolute bop of an angle from that wall play. Excellent read from that corner.
And with great pace there, that was 136 kilometers per hour. I don't know that quickly in miles per hour, but it was very fast. These two teams looking to try and increase the speed of their play as Fred puts on another shot on towards net, but gets saved away by Zecutor. Now it's going to be Vodka playing this ball, or $5 playing this ball in, looks to get the shot, just played out towards the corner once again, and Boots. Now up, going to play this ball up center. Window with the read. Could be a shot on net. No, it's just wide. That ball bounces high as well. Two players up for Dallas, one up for Atlanta. Atlanta gets the ball cleared out and away. Ball played off the sidewall. No follow-up there as $5 gets the bop towards the sidewall. Now Dallas on pressure. Fred with a shot towards net. That's just wide as well. And Dallas looking to just pepper this Atlanta defense, which seems to be a little bit awkward at the moment.
They certainly are. They're coming back and reeling from this offensive pressure. Dallas is peppering, like you said. Atlanta doing a little bend, don't break, but their defensive rotation is cracking under the weight of this offensive pressure.
The Vanguard trying to prove to be too much here as K9 gets the clear out towards the corner. Window off the backboard. $5 with a shot on net, cleared away by Boots with a great pass towards the corner. But Fred will be able to control this here. Cleared away by Boots, but a great Boots corner steal there. It's going to be Dallas looking to keep this pressure on Fred. Not able to beat out Boots, and that will get the clear that Atlanta so desperately needs. The ball just trickling back into their half, and $5 misses his flip off the wall. It's going to be Fred having to try and get this touch out center for his team.
$5 vodka earlier with a little bit of a miscommunication, a miscalculation in his aerial diving. Fred keeping it in.
Very much so, and that's really what you need is just someone to be there just in case the worst could happen. Right now, Executor is going to get this ball cleared. Fred wasn't ready. He's going to have to wait for the corner. And does get that bounce, luckily, but that's going to open up the net for Boots. And both teams just catching the other in one awkward position, and that's all they need to capitalize.
Fred is needing to come in and make that defensive play to get it away from the incoming shot. When a player is like that on your team coming up to make that, it's your opportunity and your duty to come in and be the second or third player in your defensive rotation. A little bit of a miscue there, allowing for Boots to come away with the top score of the game.
Fred looking to keep this ball locked into midfield, but K9 will get the clear up. Boots with the follow-up shot towards net. So it's going to be a centering pass. Executor's shot gets blocked away by $5. K9 forced back, does pick up the save. That's going to be Fred pushing this ball. Executor now up for the aerial. It's going to be back out center. K9 shot towards wide window. Soft touch will center it back for Atlanta to get another chance. Fred now forced to recover. Now Executor and Boots working together. Demo does open up some space, and this could be an attempt, but saved away by Executor. Atlanta's defense just standing strong. 5 saves for them so far with just a minute remaining.
Yeah, we see excellent passing from Dallas here early. Good way for $5 Vodka to get a little bit up under that ball and lead his teammate a little bit downfield close to the net.
And a soft touch there will catch Atlanta off guard, and $5 Vodka will capitalize here. Just Boots trying to get a, looked like a little bit of a layoff, but it just sat right there for $5 Vodka.
Boots is trying here to send it back towards the corner from whence it came as Vodka's coming up out of offensive rotation. But at that point, you have to realize that your players back in defense have a better play on that ball.
And not always do you have to touch it here. And Fred just soft clear, and K9, great read there to get it past that second defender, and a great follow from Executor to get that tight angle. And Atlanta, they've got the lead here once more. But with how offensive these two teams have been in the past minute, I still think another goal could come out within these last 25 seconds.
Oh, I expect it.
And here it could be the chance. Window saved away by Executor. This could be another chance. Like double commit here by Atlanta. It's going to open up the net, and there it is from $5 Vodka, and it's all tied up with 13 seconds.
With their backs to the wall a little bit, Dallas just coming in shot after shot, and they're quality shots too. They're not just sending it to the net, hoping to make something happen afterwards. Great offensive pressure from Dallas.
Now here off kickoff, it is going to be Executor versus $5. $5 will get it by. Ball cleared all the way down. Window will be able to click it up, and we could see overtime just as you asked. But the ball is going to have one more chance to drop down, and Fred will find that top corner.
Fred making up for almost a game's worth of mistakes. He's making good plays, but all 3 of the Atlanta goals had been caused by a miscommunication with Fred in the defensive zone. That's got to feel good, slamming that down before you go to OT.
Very much so, and Dallas outshooting Atlanta double, but the Atlanta defense, props to them, 6 saves. The only saves they didn't get were the goals that ended up on net. So lots of things for these two teams to work for, and really it came down to just the great pressure that Dallas just portrayed there in that final minute, just being able to continue to battle back against the Pandas.
Mm-hmm. And if Dallas wants to run away with the rest of the series, they're going to have to get a little bit smarter on how they make those clears in their own zone. If you don't have that easy clear, that high percentage clear, talk to your teammates, have a good spatial awareness of where they are. If they have a better run at that ball, let them have it.
Very much so. Just because it's sort of like just because you can touch it doesn't mean you should. Because that's almost what ended up costing Dallas this game here, was just some awkward touches that came out from Fred and from other members of the Dallas team. And Atlanta just being quick to capitalize here. Now we've got game number 2 right in and underway, and Atlanta not wanting to wait. And here we've got Zekier once again versus $5 Vodka on the kickoff here to start off game number 2. Atlanta switching over to their pink color here now. Let's see if that will end up helping them out as they get some early pressure. Fred with a soft touch towards. This is going to be in the corner. Zekier just missing out on the shot, but so did $5 Vodka on the clear. K9 keeping this ball in. Fred long booming clear towards that corner. It's going to be Window being able to control this off the backboard. $5 Vodka, follow-up touch. It's going to be cleared out. Fred gets one touch off the backboard. Will find the second double tap. And that will be Dallas taking the lead 1-0.
Early on, great 50-50 win from Vodka in the corner. Fred is supporting his teammates in rotation and makes a great read, knowing exactly where that's going to come off the wall for that juicy double.
Gets the double tap indeed, and that is one way to start off game number 2 after a back and forth game 1. As Fred able to pick up that save, K9 will keep it into the midfield. Ball touchdown towards center. Fred gonna push this ball into the corner. Now it's gonna be Fred. Centered pass for Window, picks up a demo which could open up the net, but Zekier back in time. That's a backwards pass though towards Fred's gonna have to get up to make a save. K9 now looking to get this ball centered. No one touches it there but Vodka, and he will get the clear out and away. Now Zekier bumped on the sidewall, nothing going there. As Atlanta looking to just have some semblance of control as Dallas continues to put pressure and apply the pressure, especially in the physical form of bumps and demos.
Ooh, Executor with an amazing pass and carry from the corner. Can't connect with his teammate coming in.
Very much so. And now it's going to be Window playing this ball out of his own corner. Shot on net. Zekier just wide and gets cleared out and away by this Dallas team. K9 now taking it to the corner. Gonna keep pushing up. Window shut down, blocked away. $5 Vodka though with the follow-up, and he will find the goal. And that's 2-0 in favor of the Dallas Vanguard.
This ball came in absolutely sizzling from that shot from Fred. Made a great read off the ceiling. Both defenders for Atlanta had to make a desperate stand, but unfortunately in doing so, double commit on that defensive stand, leaving it wide open for $5 Vodka.
Yeah, leaves it open, and just 2 shots were fine, not 3, and K9's gonna have a chance of their own, but places it just wide. Atlanta keeping the pressure on, but Dallas is already set up. That's a booming clear. That's off, though. Zekier almost putting it on net. Now it's going to be $5 Vodka playing this ball set towards the corner. Boots with the control, not able to. Heavy first touch, though. Zekier playing this ball out center. Popped up by Fred. He's going to allow Window to come in on it. Boots now last back. Gets him long, booming clear. Going to put pressure on Vodka, who's up and quick, but no boost now. Dallas might have to be careful, but Fred all in control there, playing this ball into the corner. A little bit of back and forth action between these two teams just past halftime.
Yeah, we see a little bit of a risky play from Window, staying in the offensive zone without a lot of boost to speak of. You're almost limited in what you can do to make an offensive chance happen. Luckily, they were not punished with a quick offensive redirect from Atlanta.
Very much so, and Atlanta is going to have the pressure on them to not fall down 2 games in the series. But first, they need to get 2 goals here. That's a great start here from Zekier, getting a dunk. Picking up that mid boost, will get a centering pass, but K9 is blown up in the midfield, and Boots going to have to try and center this back out. K9 and Zekier both almost go for the ball, but Fred and Dallas playing control here and getting this ball away from Atlanta, especially with these demos. Great touch there from Fred, followed by Zekier. Zekier is going to have a shot towards the net. It's not going to be saved, and that's going to fall right on in. Awkward for Dallas, and Zekier will take that there.
And just like that, $5
no.
Vodka, you see it with the feels backflip man. And just like that, we have a game. Atlanta only down by 1. They've got a minute 21 left.
Minute 21, definitely enough time, and you hate to see the flip. See if Dallas can recover. That's a double commit, though, coming out from Dallas, but they've got the pressure here onto the half. This could be a shot attempt here. It's just wide. K9 will get the clear out and away. Now it's going to be Boots versus K9. On the wall, ball played to the side. $5 vodka will get the pressure towards K9. Collects the ball here, now off the sidewall. It's gonna need follow-up from Executor, will find it. $5 vodka though, placed back towards the Atlanta corner. Boots already waiting on the sidewall. Executor has control, got that centering pass. Boots attempted with the pre-flip, but cleared out and away. K9 does a great job keeping this ball in the half. That's a back pass towards your own net. Thankfully, Fred is there.
Somewhat ill-advised, but it'll definitely work out for the Dallas Vanguard as they get that easy, nice clear.
And they get the easy, nice clear, but that's another double commit. Can Atlanta punish? They will! And Boots ties it up with 19 seconds.
That's exactly what Atlanta needed, a double commit from there. $5 vodka and Fred, you have to communicate that, especially when you have time. The shot was not coming in super quick. You've got that time to communicate. Call your man off if you've got a good handle on that. But once again, Dallas showing a little bit of a bad habit with how they make those clears, setting up some offensive opportunities for Atlanta.
And now with the countdown on the clock, could we have some more 0-second dramatics? This ball could be dangerous, but K9 will pop it down. We have overtime here for game number 2, 2-2 here. It's going to be Fred versus K9 on the kickoff. Ball's going to be won by Boots. That could be a quick shot towards net. Executor will have the clear out and away. Boots is already up, but Window is up faster. And K9 now has a chance here. Great touch off the backboard. Not going to be able to find the follow-up as $5 vodka gets the ball and the boost. Now Executor with control. Cat has a chance. That shot's just wide. Dallas almost got caught looking. But they didn't here in the first 30 seconds. And Atlanta, they're keeping the pressure on this team. That's a great read by K9, just waiting. And Atlanta takes game number 2.
An absolute pinch from Boots. And once again, second verse, same as the first, we see an unfortunate clear attempt from Fred. He's an offensive cannon, but unfortunately a little bit of a blown back out for Fred, causing Atlanta to come in. And we have a potential reverse sweep on our hands, don't we?
Not quite. That's just game number 2, my friend. It's just 1-1 in favor for each team. The best of 5 now becomes a best of 3. But it was
And
a
folks
great
just tuning
read.
in, folks just tuning in, do not feel the need to adjust your television set. Atlanta has changed colors from brick to the hottest of hot pinks, the sweet and sour sauce, if you will.
Very much so. And they're definitely going to be wanting to try and keep this pressure up. And it was a great read there by K9 in the end. To, off that touch from Fred. And I can't wait to see what each team does have to offer. It's definitely going to be very much back and forth. But it can't be a United Rogue stream without the server going down for maintenance. So we'll catch you all after a quick little intermission once we get the lobby back up. All right, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to game number 3. We've got Atlanta Pandas versus the Dallas Vanguard. Series is tied at 1 apiece. Atlanta just coming back after winning that overtime. Can't wait to see what's going to end up happening, how Atlanta is going to adjust, and what Fred, what Dallas can do to limit these defensive mistakes that open the door for Atlanta.
Atlanta's going to have a pretty easy time if they keep taking advantage of those defensive leaks. Fred is going to have to make a little bit better communication between his teammates, making sure that the best man for the clear is taking it.
Very much so, and that's going to be found out here in game number 3 as it does start out. Boots now taking control, does play this ball long and wide to the corner. $5 vodka does get the touch out, gets one, not past two, as Fred will be able to help out here, but Boots able to get the clear window, keeping this ball under pressure. Look to try and go for a bit of a doozy there, but Zeketer able to meet and get the ball away. Dallas getting aggressive. $5 vodka could have a chance, but triple commit from Atlanta could open up the door. Boots not able to recover, and window will find the goal.
And it absolutely does. This is a classic breakdown in communication where you've got all three players thinking that they are the only one or the best one to make that defensive block. And unfortunately, it takes all three of them out of position for the wall side goal.
Very much so, and Zeketer now trying to set up a K9. K9 has one touch off. Double commit there between Boots and K9, but not able to find the touch, and Red's able to find the clear. Gets it past one. No, K9 able to stop it up in midfield. Window touch towards the backboard. Cleared away by Boots. Second touch by Zeketer. This ball is going to get cleared all the way downfield. Shot on net. Fred will pick up the save towards that corner. And K9 now looking to try and get a second touch. Not going to be able to find it past Fred. Fred up the wall. Zero boost. Is going to try and elect to just stall it out for that corner. Gets the centering pass to $5 vodka. Vodka just a little bit too close. And Window will be able to get this ball out and away.
Fred won with the double boost steal as he comes in for a shot. K9 just bouncing it off of his car into the post 3 times to make that save.
And it was looked like it could have just as easily been an own goal. But the clear did end up getting had. And now it's going to be K9 coming in on this ball, getting the touch down towards corner. $5 vodka will beat the ball over and away from Boots. Zeketer now off the side wall, but $5 vodka quick to it. Window now pass off the corner. Shot from Fred. It's going to be high. No follow-up just yet as Zeketer gets it to K9. K9 towards the back wall. Window will pick up the clear. Boots with the follow-up shot on net. It's going to be saved away by $5 vodka. Now Zeketer drop down pass could open up for a shot. K9 just not able to find that touch and gets dunked away by Fred. Fred centering ball. Both of his teammates streaking up the field to try and help him out. But nothing going there, and it's going to be Zeketer getting this clear all the way out and to the side on a huge follow-up from Boots off the backboard. As Fred now look to try and get it off the ceiling. Double commit from Atlanta though. They could have a shot attempt potentially. Window misses the ball as well, but cleared away by $5 vodka.
What Dallas is doing well here as we reach the midpoint of this game, they're causing any sort of attempt in control that Atlanta is having, and they're meeting it with really quick resistance. This is forcing Atlanta to only hope that they can clear the ball downfield, and they lack a sense of control.
Yeah, Atlanta struggling with the control almost. And especially when your boost is being grabbed more than you are getting it, as $5 vodka takes it once again. Atlanta is going to be wanting to try and get a clear more than anything than try and string together some passes where Dallas could try and shut them down. They still are only down 1 goal, 1 minute and 40 seconds on the clock. That's another save picked up by Zeketer. $5 vodka will have another attempt. That's high and away, but Window just missing out on that attempt. Boots pushes into the corner, is stuck with K9 now. Shot across the net, and it's going to be Boots pulling up a fantastic touch into the corner. Atlanta, just all of them. No boost to their name. I think while I was looking through, maybe had 20 total. But for Atlanta now, they're needing to focus and get a good clear and attack started. But Dallas putting on the pressure with the boost. That could be a counterattack chance from Zekier. It's saved away by Window. K9 now off the backboard. Follow up here from Boots. Also off the backboard, and Fred gonna just get a controlling pass to Vodka. Vodka plays that back, and K9 will get a shot towards net. Bounce shot, but Window has the clear and save. 45 seconds for Atlanta to try and tie this up.
If we had to talk about the disposition of these two teams in the game, I'd call this one of the most mild-mannered games in Rocket League that I have seen to date. Very rarely do either team steal boost from the corner, seeming to opt for a little bit of a quicker defensive rush rather than kind of hamstringing your opponent with boost.
I would say Dallas has been doing a great job of stealing the boost. It's for Atlanta. They're just getting the ball off the backboard once and then not knowing what to do as Boots caught out of boost, not getting able to get a touch on that ball, and Window will get the goal.
K9's trying to
He'll
center
double
it up.
jump.
K9's trying to center it up for his teammate to get that last-second equalizer in golden goal territory, and Boots just can't make that save deep in his own territory.
And unfortunate there for this Atlanta team, just not able to really get anything going here in game number 3. And it's gonna be on Dallas now. They've got match point. They just need one more. And it was a great show of control by Dallas, just keeping Atlanta locked into their half.
If Atlanta wants to come back and make a game of this next showing, they're really going to have to step up their aggressiveness. So much of what Dallas is doing right is they are on the ball like white on rice, like stink on a pig. They are just constantly in the face of the Atlanta players, and Atlanta's going to have to meet that head on.
Yeah, very much so. They're just gonna need to just take their pace of the game and just because right now it just sort of feels like they are playing a little bit too passive, in Dallas with their aggressive nature are just dominating them, just keeping them locked in their own half.
Who's one of the standout players for you in this series so far? As our server goes down for maintenance, Wolf, are you there?
Definitely for this series so far, it's gonna be down on Dallas. Especially for me, for Dallas, it is gonna be looking at $5 vodka, just getting his team constantly set up with these matchups, and creating that sort of pressure that they were looking for time and time again here. And for Atlanta, I'd have to say it's gonna come down to just K9 and Zekier working together to try and set something up in order for Boots to have that going.
We'll certainly look for that next game as we head into a short intermission as we get the next server up and running for you here in just a moment.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to game number 4. Dallas is on match point. Atlanta looking to try and force a game number 5. I'm Wolf Alone. I'm joined still here with Rain, and we talked about really what each team should try and keep looking to, or who they could look for. But the only way we're gonna find out, I feel, is well, of course, if they're on the field.
Dallas is going to have to get a little bit smarter with their rotation and their selectiveness of who they're clearing with. And Atlanta's going to have to, in turn, come right around here early and often with that aggressive play.
Definitely trying to force the speed of play against this Dallas team could be a start as they look to try and get a shot attempt there. K9 does get a dunk, keeps the pressure in. $5 vodka having to pick up a save here now. Zekiter with another follow-up will find that corner, and the speed of play you can tell has already increased for this Atlanta Pandas team.
That's what they needed right there. Boots coming in aggressive in nature. $5 Vodka is trying to carry this out, make a little play with it. They're taking a page out of Dallas's book and is not letting that happen. Great 50-50 to set up that goal.
Great 50-50 indeed, as now it's going to be Boots playing this ball into the corner. That's going to bounce out for them, but Window will get the clear up and away as Fred gets the pressure, gets one demo. $5 Vodka misses out on the touch, but that opens up a path for Window. Zekiter leaves the ball for K9 as K9 gonna get a 50 with Fred. Just back and forth between these two teams into the Atlanta half. But Zekiter does have a chance. Infield pass to Boots. Boots shot on net, saved away by Fred. And now another pass here from towards K9, but cleared out and away. Now Boots feels backflip here, and $5 Vodka now has a free touch towards Zekiter. Looks to try and control this. That's by 2, not by 3, but gets the bump on Fred to try and slow down this Dallas attack. Now Boots plays this ball downfield. It's going to be Zekiter just chooses to back off there, sees Window coming in. Realized he was last man. That's a double commit, though, from Dallas, and that's going to allow Zekiter to get a long, booming clear into the corner. $5 Vodka is going to have to collect. And that ball going down towards this midfield here. First 90 seconds are gone. Here's Dallas's chance. $5 Vodka, another chance off the backboard, will get saved away. He's got another shot on. Boots will pick up the clear as well. Now Window playing this ball here, look to try and get it out center, instead passes it back, but that sets up Fred. Fred getting out center, he could have the touch, but K9 just getting that away.
We're seeing really smart and consistent defensive rotation from Atlanta. Boots earlier that we saw was heading up the wall to make it clear, saw his teammate was in a better position, headed back down to be on that short side of the net in the 3 coverage.
And a good clear extension there from Boots, does get it past, but Fred picks up that boost. He has his flip still and will find it with a delay, and that's tied up. Atlanta just caught a little bit off guards there, gets it by 1, and then Zekiter just caught off guards from the flip that Fred had.
That's certainly a variation on a fan favorite flip reset. Fred opting not to come under and pop it up, but rather to force it to stay low on the ground, coming away with a goal.
Very much so, and it's what ends up working out for you is what you want. And here's Fred with another chance. He's got an open net, and he will find it here with 2:32.
Yeah, quick play from Fred. He reads exactly where it's going to come from. He knows that it's going to hit the pitch first and hop up off that corner without rolling up the wall. So he's in the excellent, perfect position to carry that in for the go-ahead goal here. Halfway to go.
Halfway to go, and $5 Vodka now putting the pressure here. Gets spun out, but Atlanta now having to get a clear here. Got it past Fred. Now Zekiter has to get it by 1 more. Does so. Looks for a centering chance. $5 Vodka back in time. Boots centering pass could be dangerous. K9 is waiting for the clear. That ball is just off the crossbar and away. But Boots now looking for the follow-up. Zekiter just looks to pop it away from the center to not allow Dallas to get a stronger clear. Now Fred looks to get a touch here. Gets it by 1. Not going to be by 2 as Zekiter patient waiting. Now it's going to be K9 waiting in this corner. Gets it by 1. No. $5 Vodka picks up that dunk. But it's all the way back downfield. Atlanta's on the hunt. They will find it. And Boots caps it off here with a great pressure from K9.
And this is
What a
exactly what
50.
we were talking about earlier. That 50, you're exactly right. That aggressive play. They're taking Dallas's strategy and playing it against them. Once again, their second goal of the game set up by that aggressive 50-50 in the offensive zone in the corner.
Now Dallas looking to try and continue some pressure as Window picks up a demo on one. That's an open net for Fred. He'll pick up a hat trick.
Patrick, indeed. Boots is coming in. He wants to clear it a little bit shorter, a little bit more shallow on that so that it rolls around the net, around the corner, but he gets the angle wrong, centering it up for Fred as Fred now finds himself on the other foot of that gaff in clear
And
situation.
they could have a chance here just off kickoff, but Fred able to just rush back right in time. This could be another shot attempt. No, it gets cleared away here. Double commit by Atlanta as they bump each other out. K9, last one back, is able to find the clear. Now K9 looking for some demos of their own. Zecutor 0 boost to his name, but has just enough to position. And Atlanta putting the pressure on. They have 1 more minute. That was a great touch there coming out from Boots, but it's cleared away by DAL. Zecutor now up the wall. Has 1 touch. He's got his flip still off the ceiling. Goes underneath, gets a pop, forces a double commit. But no follow-up there as the third is able to come in and clear this up. Now Fred pushing this into the corner. Zecutor plays it up in around 2. Oh, wow. What a play.
And this is masterfully set up from Executor from start to finish. We saw a really patient defensive stand in his own corner with Fred coming in. Really awkward spot, stays patient, and he carries it up all the way coast to coast.
And just such great control coming out from Executor here. And he's going to have another one here off kickoff. He'll find his hat trick of his own. And Atlanta takes the lead here with 30 seconds remaining.
Excellent win on that face-off from Atlanta. Executor's in the exact position that he wants to be. And if you can get a goal before they even have an opportunity to make that defensive rotation happen, you're in a good position.
Very much so, and the ball is going to be played towards the side. Boots gets a long booming clear. That's going to fall down towards the middle for K9. Shot on net. Executor does a great job and gets that second touch, which makes it awkward. Boots now getting the touch on the defensive half. K9 now up to try and get a 50 here. There's 10 seconds remaining. Dallas wants to try and close this series out here and now, but Boots will pick up the save. 5 seconds remaining. Can more 0-second heroics come out? The ball is still up in that corner. Window gets the ball center. $5 vodka shot is off the crossbar and down. And Atlanta will take game number 4.
What an opportunity to avoid the game 5. But it is not to be. And judging by the score, it almost feels like that was a Fred versus Executor matchup, but they had a cast of great team play from all players involved that set them up for their team.
Yeah, very much so. All of 4 goals for Atlanta, 3 assisted for Fred. It was just Fred getting those setups from both his teammates and from the other team. It's series all tied up at 2 apiece here after game 4. We're heading to the decisive game 5, just as you did ask for, Rain. Do you have access to the script I don't see, or?
I cannot confirm nor
Okay,
deny
deny.
that
Okay,
allegation, I'm afraid.
of course. But we do head to a game 5 here, and this series is very much back and forth. I don't think we've had a game where it was more than a 1-goal separation at the end.
Hopefully, we'll see some exciting play here. Maybe we can get that long lead that we're aiming for.
And in my mind here, it's definitely going to have to come down to which team is going to be able to strike first, because we've seen Atlanta be able to respond. Dallas has done the same as well. So it's going to be whoever can come out on top first as Fred picks up a quick demo, but not the mid boost. It's going to be a 2-on-1 as K9 gets his infield pass to Boots. $5 vodka picks up the save. Now Window, soft touch down towards his teammate. K9 will cut it off.
K9 with an excellent comeback play, excuse me, from the net, and it comes
Ooh.
back and quick on that rotation.
A little bit of awkwardness there as 3 people go. No one finds the touch, and K9 forced to clean it up. That could be heading towards Dallas's own net, but it's just wide, thankfully. But the pressure still continuing. Executor will find the dunk, and Atlanta strikes first.
Dallas just can't get the clear that they're aiming for here. Window comes in, trying to hit it off the play, into his own corner. Can't make that second touch, and then Dallas is left holding the bag as Executor makes our first score.
First score just 30 seconds in. It's going to be Executor playing this ball down to the corner now. Great pass off the sidewall, but nothing going there. But Boots able to follow it up. K9 keeping it in play. Great team play coming out from Atlanta. Just no one from Dallas being able to get that here. Doesn't result in the goal just yet, but that's another shot on net. Crossbar down and away. K9 not finding that touch there, but Boots will play it out towards his own corner and control the ball here away from Dallas. But Dallas, they're going to press regardless. That's another chance as Boots finds the clear, gets it past one, and will have free access to this corner. Center ball, no one there from Atlanta close enough, and Dallas can break out here on this counterattack.
Yeah, you see a good defensive positioning from Boots, staying patient, staying back in his own goal for that save. But as he's making a clear attempt, a center attempt, as Executor with the long from downtown shot as Window hits it just off the top corner of the arena.
And perfect placement there, top bar and down and in. And Executor definitely has been warming up, especially over this past 2 games, resulting for 5 of his team's 6 goals here now. And we're just 2 minutes into game number 5. Now the ball is going to be dropped down into the Atlanta corner. K9 gets one touch. Window's already up and will find the drop down. Boots boosts back down, but drives away from the ball. Fred gets an unfortunate touch that forces Vodka to take this into the corner. Could have very easily been a goal for Dallas, but as Boots is able to pick up a save, and now Atlanta low on boost and panicking.
So we see Atlanta staying really patient with both defenders staying back, communicating on which one is going to go first. You see Boots with that play, and as a double commit ends up winding up in their favor as they're able to make that quick shot go off to the corner.
Indeed, and now Executor has another shot towards net, will be saved away by Window. That's going to be off the ceiling and down. All of Atlanta bunched up right there on that right side in the Dallas half. It's not going to be punished as Executor is able to keep control. Shot on net by Boots. That's just going to be wide. Follow-up from K9. The bump comes in. Fred does pick up the save, but not enough as Atlanta hops out to a 3-goal lead.
An excellent example of how you can be physical even away from the ball, hitting Window out of the play. He didn't have a great opportunity to make a clear, but he had the opportunity nonetheless as $5 Vodka and Fred pinch it in off their own goal line.
And they almost had the pinch out and away, but Vodka's momentum just carried them forward. But that's not going to bother them now. They've got 2 minutes to try and take back this series. And it's going to start here, but Atlanta is on fire. They've got all steam ahead. A9 shot just wide and high. But Executor does pick up that corner boost. It's going to leave it for Boots. Boots off the backboard. Fred will have the read. Shot just wide, and K9 looks for the back pass, but no one is there. Executor was caught a little bit too high. But Atlanta, this is the control that we've wanted to see from them all series long, and great pass from K9 for the pinch. Executor drops down for a hat trick.
This is a great pinch from K9 coming off of the wall and rolling back into that corner. Executor eyeing it the whole way through. Excellent read off of that as $5 Vodka can't get high enough in time to make that block shot. And as we said earlier, we had that 4-goal lead now, where earlier we hadn't seen a single game break away more than a single goal.
Very much so, and Atlanta definitely catching fire, and you can see going for a little bit of a crazy plays here. 4 goals lead. 1 minute remaining, but Window looking to strike. Fred trying to follow it up, but nothing going there. K9 is going to have control, taken away by Executor. Follow up by Boots there. Wow, and it's open for him. Boots with the playmaker Executor. 4 goals here, and just Atlanta, they are feeling it.
It is absolute open season. What a quick read from Boots to kind of hit it up and continue along that play. It rolls right around that corner, and Executor can get there. Window, desperate save, not there.
And 2 go up for Atlanta here as $5 Vodka puts a shot towards net. Executor picks up a savior medal. Window puts another shot towards net, saved away by K9 as they get a long, booming, clear touch down towards net. Could be a follow-up for Boots. It is, but blocked away by Fred. Fred's got control here now, but not able to do anything with it, not able to get to that top of his car. $5 Vodka misses out on that touch. Window now looking to just try and get this ball center, but with 5 goals lead, and with the end seconds coming onto the clock, it looks like it's going to be all Atlanta. It will. Atlanta will come back in this series here, but not before Dallas gets a say and gets a goal.
Too little too late, unfortunately, but hey, not a shutout, right? Great stop from Window, puts Executor in a terrible position. He's almost able to get that, but that bump from Window solidifies their goal as the Panda not very endangered anymore, are they?
Not in danger at all, and took advantage of that here. And a great showing there coming out from the man in the middle, Executor. 4 goals, 4 saves there in game number 5, really stepping up there. But with the helps from Boots and K9 all participating on the offensive half and the defensive side, just great showing there from the end. It just took a couple games to get warmed up for this Atlanta team.
Yeah, and after that warm up, we absolutely saw a change in their strategy as they were much more aggressive on the play, being a thorn in the side of Dallas, constantly taking away their opportunities for keeping control and putting it more in a favorable position for Atlanta for the series. They're out.
Very much so, and that's just the first half of these Macaroni League matches here for Season 9, Week number 1. Welcome to the beginning of the season if you're just tuning in. We're going to hop out here to a quick little intermission, switch out the casters, and we'll see you after the short intermission. I've been Wolf Alone. I've been joined by Rain Storms. Have yourselves a good night. Any last words, Rain?